Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Moment Resent. My name is Octavia Floyd, and I will be discussing the woman that God created and not the woman that life has shaped. Good evening. I want to begin with a question that sounds simple, but has the power to change your life. Who are you becoming? Not who life forced you to be, not the pain you shaped into, not who survival you demanded you become, but who God called you to be. Because many of us didn't choose strength, we chose survival. We became strong because weak wasn't safe. We became quiet because speaking had consequences. We became resilient because falling apart felt like failure. And somewhere along the way, we stopped becoming her. We started becoming whoever life required. Life is powerful sculptor. It has shaped us through rejection, through abandonment, through betrayal, through disappointment, through toxic relationships, through loss, grief, and unanswered prayers. And without realizing it, we adapt. We learn how to overgive to feel valuable. We learn how to settle to avoid being alone. We learn how to smile while silently breaking. We learn how to carry weight we never meant to hold on to. And life whispers, this is just who you are now. But I came tonight to tell you the truth. Survival is not your identity. You may have survived it, but God did not call you to shape by it. Isaiah tells us that God gave us beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, and praise for despair. Ashes are remained after the fire, but God says, I don't define you by what burns you. Some of us are still living the shape of trauma God had already healed, still reacting from wounds He already restored, still shrinking because life taught us that safety comes from staying small, but that was never God's plan. The enemy's greatest strategy is not destruction, it's distortion. If he can't destroy you, he would destroy to see how you see yourself. He will convince you that you are too damaged, too broken, too late, too much, or somehow not enough. But Romans remind us that those God called, He justified. And those He justified, He glorified. Your calling became before the trauma, before the heartbreak, before the betrayal, before the disappointment. God saw every chapter of your life, and He still said, that's her. You didn't miss your calling because of what happened to you. You were prepared through it. Becoming her does not happen accidentally. It happens intentionally. And intentions require unlearning. Unlearning people-pleasing disguised as kindness. Unlearning self-disguised as sacrifice. Unlearning silence disguised as humility. Unlearning control disguised as wisdom. God never called you to disappear in order to be loved. It is for our freedom that Christ has set us free. So, what if your carrying feels heavy? It feels like restrictive. It feels like bondage. It didn't come from God. Becoming her means giving God permission to heal what you're trying to hide, to restore what you have buried, and redefine what life renames. Because life is loud. Life labels you. Life rushes you. Life pressures you to perform, produce, and prove. But God invites you to be still, to listen, and to remember who you are. You are not what they did to you. You are not what you tolerated. You are not what you lost. You are not what you endured. You are chosen. You are called. You are covered, and you are qualified. Scripture says that we are God's masterpiece, and masterpieces are not rushed. They are intentional. The process may look messy, but the artists never make mistakes. Now, here's the part we don't always talk about. Healing does not happen in a single moment. It happens through consistency, through honesty, through attentions, through obedience. Healing happens when you stop asking, how do I survive this? And start asking, who is God calling me to become through this? This shift changes everything. Because when you heal, you don't change your life. You don't just change your life. You change your boundaries. You change your standards. You change the relationships that allow access to you. You stop attracting what drains you, and you start aligning with what strengthens you. You stop repeating cycles and start breaking them. And I need everyone listening, every woman listening tonight to hear this. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not disqualified. You are right on time for the woman God is shaping you to be. Becoming her is not perfection. It is an alignment. Alignment with God's voice over life's noise. Alignment with truth over lies. Alignment with purpose and survival mode. And alignment requires tools. And this is why I created Toxicity to Thriving. Not as something you read once and place on a shelf, but as guided healing journey, a workbook designed to help you identify toxic patterns, process unresolved pain, and set healthy boundaries. Heal emotionally and spiritually, and intentionally become the woman God called. Because inspirations can start healing, but consistency completes it. Tonight may have your open eyes open, but what to do next determines what changes. So if this message resonates with you, if you felt seen, if you felt challenged, if you felt God calling you deeper, I want you to invite you to the next step. You can purchase this workbook, Toxicity to Thriving, on my website, toxicitytothriving.com, where you can actually purchase this book right now. It's available to you right now. And stay in contact. Again, that's my website. Go to toxicitytothriving.com, and let's heal and thrive together. Thank you again. Have a wonderful evening.